have a very large job that goes over several years here. And the nice thing about that job is everybody has to be badged in. We know every person that walks in and walks out for a lot of reasons, and it gets recorded somewhere. So at the end of the day, we know the totality of how many people came in. That can break down how you want to break it down. But what we did is our superintendent looked at that closer, and I'm going to show you this chart now, is that the overall is the orange line here. This is how many people are coming into the job. The blue line, though, is the overall people being scheduled in Touchplan. I'm like, why do we have such a variance in the number of people? There's something still not becoming accurate in what we're doing in our planning versus what's actually happening. They implemented this process back here again, that where we put the summary activities into here, we brought people into place where they knew exactly what they're working, what they were doing on. They knew how many people they needed to do. We brought, again, refinement into the process of that. It just brought more credibility. The guys could count on what was happening. They knew where they needed to be. And because of that, what happened at this point in time, after we implemented this process in this period of time right here, they started equalizing each other. Right there. Does that mean we had Mr. Trade Partner? Look how many extra guys you have on the site because you're not scheduling. Now we brought the process down, and it's like, if you've been on a project, you get 75% through, and the electrician comes in and said, I've expended all my budget. I'm only 75% done. Well, therein lies the issue right there. Return on investment is right there, because now you're managing your labor and your costs of labor, and they're effective. This is from, an actual project that has gone on, and it's working, this process for us. And what I've described, and again, coordinating out master scheduling, getting the right things in there, and watching the results of that on your return on investment. People are now we're not hearing it 75% through. We hope that we're not out of budget money. We still have it because you're efficient in how you plan it. You're just not throwing bodies down there. They're efficient bodies.
So, like, that definitely helps from a revenue perspective. From the trade side, I assume that helps him a lot too, because then the extra people that he might have sent to your project, he can use those on a different project, right?
Exactly. We've even found out to where the guy, he would send 15. I had a case on flooring. They sent 25 guys. I said, wait, did you go look to see what the durations were and how it was? You only needed 12 for the duration. And you could have done it in the same amount of time, because when it came to flow of him going from one area to the next, he was able to manage out. So after he learned it in one area, he went back in, re-leveled his manpower and his durations. He could keep all 12 guys busy. He didn't all of a sudden blow it out and send everybody somewhere else, and then he couldn't get them back. So that return on investment is not only in his pocket, but it's in the entire project's pocket, because we're getting things done efficiently with the right amount of people at the right time. So it's correlated through all trades, including the general contractor, and return on investment.